Hey, my little babies! Welcome to my channel. My name is Anastasia. I'm living in Russia. So we have some difference in our childhood with you. I think yes. Mostly in my childhood, I watched some movies, some sitcoms, and some TV series made in America, made in States, mostly from Disney, some stuff like that. So we have something in common. Let's talk about some series, sitcoms and movies made my childhood, made my identity. Parents Trap. It is a movie from my childhood. Like it is the start of my creation of my mind's identity, and I loved it. It's something I love the most in my life. I don't know, in the movies, and I have like one habit. I didn't watch it since I was 9, since I was maybe 8 or even more younger, because I don't know, like my era of my childhood, of my creation is finished. And now it's not the time to watch it, but I think maybe I rewatch it. And you know, these two movies, I'm the person who was in my childhood the same as girls in these movies. To me and my shadow, maybe it's the same name. And this is the movie I started my fully life, because this is the movie which created my personality the first. I watched it when I was 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years old, and I finished watching it maybe when I was 8 or 7 years old. And I think I love this movie not only by the characters or by the girls, of course. I'm the person like with girls. After this movie, I decided I wanna go to the States, I wanna live in the States, because this vibe is mostly for me and is more for me than the vibe of my city.
If you would ask me what would you wear as a character from this movie, I would say the suit and tiny waisted jacket.
Hayao Miyazaki. This is the movies I loved the most in my life, because always when I have a bad time, when I have some problems in my life, I will get into these movies and I will be fully recovered because of the symbols, of the meanings, of the things and thoughts which effort and which Studio Ghibli are give into their films, are give through their films, are show with them. And for me, these movies are something amazing. And firstly, the first movie I saw, it was, I think it will be Sky Castle. I didn't know that this movie is made by his group. And the first movie I thought I loved the most, it was Spirited Away, and yes. Did you know that this is they are in their coma, in their, I don't know, maybe it's the same coma, but they are in coma, or they are, and this is the word from for the people who are like, or in their coma. And when they sign their name and they forgot their name, the previous name, it's meaning that they decided to be in this world to the end, like to the mask, the Jim Carrey, and how much times do I need to remind her name? Do not forget it again. And Cameron Diaz, my baby girl. Because the movie Holiday and the movie of The Mask, This girl, she's something adorable, she's someone adorable. And I don't know, I'm not the vibe of Angelina Jolie, but I'm the vibe as Cameron Diaz. Like, I'm like, I don't know, I'm a golden retriever girl, yes. And I loved the movie Mask, and I watched it with my mother, so it was mostly about family movie, and we had this vibe of family watching time, and I think this is why I loved it. The movie Wasabi. It was the movie I watched with my father, and I loved it a lot. I had so many memories about it, but I thought it was another movie. I thought it named Leon, and when I talked with my father in my older age, I said him over every time that we watched together Leon, and once he said me, Anastasia, we watched Wasabi. And after this phrase, something in my mind, like the door opened, and I fully reminded the whole movie, the atmosphere when I watched it with my father, and his like Nokia. No, it's not like Nokia. It's a phone like with like bumps. I don't know. So and I was shocked, and I loved this movie a lot. I don't know, this girl with her vibe and this movie with its vibe was something for me in my childhood, yes. H2O Just, add some water. I don't know the name, the clearest name in English, but this is the series I watched so much in my childhood, and I wanted to be a mermaid. I wanted to live in this life. I wanted to live on a beach, in a beach town, but for me it was the first time I thought that I don't think I would be the perfectly person for a beach town, because for me it's so small. But for me it was like a summer vacation. You will go on a beach in a beach town. You will go with your friends to the beach, I don't know, cafe where your friends working, and for me, it was something really crazy, and I loved this series. Phineas and Ferb. Oh, girls. I wanted to be inviter. Inviter? Why inviter? Oh my gosh, investigator, like creator. Okay, we would say creator. I wanted to create like some technologies, some kind of interesting new stuff. Like, just imagine on your garden you have your own water pool and your own aqua park. Like, wow, that's something crazy. And if I were in this series, I wouldn't be this girl in her dress, like, na, Phineas, you're so cute, I wanna be with you. Phineas, I would be like, Phineas, let's build something, yes! I would be like in my shirt, in my t-shirt, and I would be like with my, I would be with my hammer, and we would be like, every time in my life, every summer in my life, I would be like this. In Russian we have Novators. It's a series about like the brother and the sister who have their it's some kind of Jerry. It's like their own spirit who helps them to go into the time and to create something in this time. Timeless. This is the movies I have. Books timeless, three books of timeless. And this is the movie I loved so much. I thought I will have the same power. I will come, I don't know, come back to the past or come in a future or stop the time and do I don't know, my stuff I wanted to do. I was dreaming about it. I was dreaming I will have this power, but suddenly I can't have it. But yes. Winx. Winx, Winx, Winx. I loved it. I loved every season in my childhood. I didn't watch the last seasons because it's something not Winx. And when I was a children, we had a, TV with access to the internet, and I used to be like, I'm ill, parents, I need to be home. I will make everything at home, yes, yes. I will make my homeworks here, yes. And all day I watched Winx. And once my parents understood it, and they said me, this is the password now for our TV. The first password was 0000. I needed to have 10 seconds to understand it. But in some months, they understood that I understood the password, unlocked the TV, and they decided to change it. It was a bit harder, but in 2 days, I unlocked. It was the date of birthday of my grandmother, so for me it wasn't so hard, and I watched the Winx again. Okay, Angel's Friends. I loved this series. For me, it was the series I loved mostly by the romantic side because it was really cool, and my parents enjoyed that I loved the series because previously before it I loved a Monster High and Ever After High, and for them it was like, no, it's not something really good, but Ever After High, they decided it's okay, and they bought me so many dolls from this movie. Angel's Friends, for me it was a movie of something cool because I always wanted to escape from my reality. I love escapism, and this reality I love the most because you have interesting school, you have interesting classes, not only with theory but with practice. Okay, it's okay for the school, and yes, and it was cool. You had two groups and you need to fight, but you're friends, and yes, this was my reality. Alice in the Wonderland. I was crazy about this movie. It is the start of my creative mind, my creative Anastasia, and I think this is the best movie to just imagine. I love Lewis Carroll. I watched a lot about him, and he is not a PDF fail, like, not fail like mistake, like fail like file in Russian. He wrote this story for the girl of his friends, like for the daughter of his friends. I love every character, and this is the girl who had the main role. She had another movie with the same authenticity of her character. It is the Crimson Peak, and when I was 15, I firstly watched this movie and I was totally obsessed with Crimson Peak. I wanted to have a book, but this is have no book. And I love Alice in the Wonderland, the book and the movie, and I think it's a cool movie or cool book to just get deep into this, to create something made by this. Chronicles of Narnia. Me as a little girl loved these movies a lot, but the first movie a lot, and I used to think that my wardrobe is the same. It looks totally the same, and I thought it is the way to Narnia, and I was like opened my wardrobe, knocking at the back of it, and no one opened the door. Yes, it was sudden. But when I had a bad time, I got into my wardrobe, I closed the doors, and I was sitting in this wardrobe, hoping that sometimes the back will open and I will get into another world and everything will be good. I will be the queen of this world and I will have my own lion, and yes. But when the lioness died, I was like, who are you efforts? Why did you do it with me, little girl? Why? Charlie and the Chocolate Fabric. Yes. Yes. Johnny Depp, he's my girl, he's my boy. Okay, Johnny Depp and this little boy, they are something really crazy in this movie, and I love this movie. I don't know, it's something for me, just simple movie from my childhood, not so much got deep, but when I was a little girl, I was the same, like this girl with squirrels. I had this same vibe, and I was like, Father, buy me something new. Father, blah 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 blah. Father, blah 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 blah. I was like this every time in my life, and I'm the same right now. When you will see me with my father, I will be the little princess. I will be. I want a squirrel in my house. So I will be like this, but I loved this girl with her gums too. She was for me a really interested girl, and why not? She's okay too. She can be like her, and that's okay. She's a children at all. So don't tell me anything about her bad. Zig and Sharko. I don't know, maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but when I watched H2O, Just add water, add some water, before or after it, if I'm not mistaken, I laid down in my bed at like 12, and the H2O was finished every time, because it's too late to watch some movies like this on Disney, and I was really surprised by this, and I decided once just to find something else, and I found this beautiful cartoon. I hated it the first times I saw it, I watched it, but some days after I loved it. It's about some kind of of nerve and of pretty cool shark who's like and the girl who loves both. The Witchers of Waverly Place. It is a sitcom which made my childhood. I love Selena Gomez, and she is a pretty girl who got a pretty play in this movie, in this sitcom, and I always watched it, and I wonder if I were born in some kind of New York, in some kind of states, and will be in same family, in same school, etc. Because for me it was something like a dream to be a part of American school, of American life, and like American dream. And I loved this movie. I loved how the everything is playing. And for me it was like really cool time, and I knew some months ago that my mom watched it too with me, or watched it by me. I don't know when I watched it, and she knew about it, and she said, oh, I need to watch it too, but she loved it too, and I was like, yes, we are the fans of creatures of oh my gosh, Waverly Place. Scooby Doo. I loved this series, and for me, before this series, I watched so many others. With Scooby Doo, I was like truly in love, like deepest heart love, and you're not obsessed, but you feel yourself like you will want to go in this mystery cave and be there. But no, there is no mystery cave in my city. Yes. That's so sad. The series Unforgettable. This is the series about the girl who have a power. It's like biological. Должен быть biological. Yes. Biological power. She can't forget something. She's the most powerful woman I watched in a series in my childhood. I loved her power. I loved her energy. This is the Slay Queen. I don't know, I think I will be at 30s the same vibe as her, because she's she's self-confident. She's so sexy. She's so hot. She had an energy in her life and she loves her life. So I think I would be the same girl. And because of the series, I dyed my hair 2 times in a red, like in this orange red. So yes, this is me. This is Hi. Twilight. Yes, girls. I watched it first time on TV. It was a day of Twilight, and yes, I was cheated. Because why? Why did you kill everyone? But when you say, "Oh, girls, it's just a joke. Emily just joking. Girls, Valtteri coming away." And I was like, are you kidding me? I cried 10 minutes. I stopped the movie to cry. And you said me it was a joke? And I was not a fan of Edward, but I was a fan of Jasper. I don't know, for me he was much more prettier than Bella's Edward. But I'm a fan of Edward and Bella, not of Bella and Jacob. For me, Jacob is not so hot as Edward, okay? Divergent. Yes. It's not only about the four, but with the plot at all, because I have a book, Divergent, and I love the book, and I have the same book, the City Ember, and the Maze Runner, yes. And I have a book, the Maze Runner, and I love the movies Maze Runner, and I love this kind of word too, because it's interesting. It's anthropopy. I love the communication between characters, and it is something more interesting than Marvel for me, because it is something about this anthropopy word, where word is not so unique as right now, but it's unique as something other, something another. Shadowhunters. Girls, I said I love the world of Shadow World. And for me, this is the movie one of the movies which gave me this opinion, this thoughts, because before it I was just like fan of vampires, of some creatures, but here I understood that yes, this is my word of imagination. I will be the person who every time in her life will be the person of his word. I said Shadowhunters? It is the series. I watched it some months ago and I totally obsessed with the main character, with the main actress, and I don't know, she's someone for me like the diva. I'm motivated a lot just only see her in my social media. So I'm not the person who following at least, I don't know, 50 persons, 50 people. So I have only 12 people I'm following, and she's one of them, near my family members and near my friends, because as she is in series, she's the same in her life. Vampire Academy. It was a movie. I don't think I watched it too much, but there was another movie named, if I'm not mistaken, Helsing, and some kinds of these movies about vampires, about shadow world, and some kind of that. I loved it, and they created in my heart the atmosphere of this shadow world, and I wanted to be in this world. I loved movies which are about this world, and for me it was like something I cannot be in, because I'm a gold retriever. I'm a gold retriever girl. Girls, I'm like, haha, I'm a puppy, I'm a princess, but These movies, they are mostly about women who are hot, who are like Angelina Jolie. They are slay, they are really not pretty. It's not about the pretty, like, I'm a pretty girl. It's about sexy woman. It's about the holiday. It was a movie I watched in my childhood maybe once, but mostly I loved it since I was 14 maybe, because for me it's something about my imagination about how people live in the States or in the UK. Mostly I think about this garden life, about this pretty life, about this is the movie, the best movie, and I love the girl who made these movies. I forgot her name. The cinema maker who made everything from like this with this stuff. So it's about true love, and it's about the crazy love for me. It's about the clearest love. So yes, supernatural. Dean Winchester. I'm like, he's my man's version of me. He's a man's version of me because Dean Winchester, he's something adorable. He's slay queen. I truly love this series, but until the 5th season, because after the 5th or 6th season, something happened. Where are these creatures? I loved this series with creatures. I watched every series to just see, to know how to break like the power of a new creature, how to solve the problem with new creature, and I loved it. I wanted to have a life like this, to go through the states, to go into the states, to know that this is a new creature, and you will like fight with him, and it will be like, and you will, I'm a winner, and go to another state. I wanted to have a life like this, and after the 5th or 6th season, something has happened. Okay, I know this is a I forgot this word in Russian too. To remind how to translate it. Like, I know it's an evolution of characters. They decided to change everything. So the series was about fighting with creatures, but now it's about one creature which you fight in the whole season, and it's like, oh my gosh, like everything else in the TV shows. Yes, okay. But I finished this series. I was surprised, yes. Where was everything? Maybe I forgot something I watched in my childhood, and I think you would like this video because I was really honest, I was really pretty today, and I was really happy because I thought a lot about my childhood, and my childhood for me is the time I was pretty happy about it. It was full of joy, full of emotions, and full of happiness. So tell me about movies which made you as a person, which made your character fully done. I will be interested to know about these movies, and thank you so much for watching me. Bye bye, your Anastasia Esteippe.